Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, that's knitting. Knit. Purl.
Could you at least try to go
Knit.
slow?
Purl. Knit. Purl.
Oh, it doesn't want to focus that close.
Purl.
You know, if you're
really
just going to
slow.
mock us, we're not going to buy your book.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
going to take it back.
You like the mocking.
And I never saw anybody hold their yarn like that.
Yeah, I'm just doing this for the blog traffic it's going to bring me. No, I'm kidding. This is crazy. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to have to try to slow this down in iMovie so I can use it.
So you can figure out how you're doing it?
Yeah. Because you're like lightning. You're like the wind.
I know, man.
Could you at least try to go slow?
It wasn't until I was looking at this video in slow motion that I truly grasped what was going on. When I was watching Stephanie knit in real time, it was just so fast that it seemed to be completely otherworldly and impossible. Slowing it down made me realize that if you knit English style, which I do, there's very little difference between your technique and the Harlot's. You simply must hold your working yarn at an appropriate angle to your working needle so that your right hand moves as little as possible. In this video, Stephanie keeps her yarn at 70 degrees in relation to her working needle, except while wrapping. Even then, her working yarn very rarely is less than 45 degrees from her working needle. Yes, I am a gigantic nerd, and I did have to find a protractor to figure this out. The second component is keeping the needles perpendicular to each other. While knitting, Stephanie leaves her passive needle more or less parallel to the width of her torso and turns the working needle almost 90 degrees to it. Keep in mind here that I'm shooting at an awkward angle over her shoulder. When knitting on long straight needles, she will secure the working needle under her arm. The important part is that one needle remains very still and the other needle is situated perpendicular. So what have we learned about the Irish cottage knitting style as demonstrated by the yarn harlot? Motion must be kept to a minimum to achieve maximum speed. The hand with the working yarn should barely flick to make a wrap. On both hands, the thumb and forefinger work in subtle concert to keep the stitches moving smoothly, feeding live stitches to the working needle and moving the new stitches out of the way. Oh, and note to self, I have got to find the yarn she's using here. I'm in love with this colorway.